Hello, good day. How are you today? You're good, right? Okay. Are you ready for today's lesson? You are? That is good. Today in mathematics, we're going to be looking at profit and loss. Okay? Our topic for today in mathematics is on profit and loss. So are we ready for the lesson? Here with your book and your pencil or pen to get into today's lesson, right? Okay, that is good. In profit and loss, we have the cost price and the selling price, okay? The cost price is how much the goods cost, how much your product costs, how much did you buy that product, how much did you buy that book, okay? Do you understand? And the selling price is how much the goods is being sold, how much that product is being sold, how much you're selling the book you bought, okay? Do you understand me? Good. So what do we mean by profit? Profit is the amount of money gained when the selling price of a product or service is higher than the cost price. Okay? Do you understand that? The profit is what you gain when the selling price of your product is higher than the cost price. When the book you are selling is higher than how much you bought it. That is profit you gained from it. Okay? And loss is when the selling price of a product or service is less than its cost price, resulting in a decrease in the amount of money. The goods you bought, if your selling price is lesser than how much you bought it, you lose, okay? Your money decreases. Do you understand that? So the cost price is how much the goods cost, and the selling price is how much the goods is being sold. Okay, so when you sell the goods, the gain you make is the profit. And to calculate profit is selling price minus cost price. It can be written as P equals to SP minus CP. P stands for profit, SP stands for selling price, and CP stands for cost price. Okay? But when you sell the goods lower than your cost price, it is a loss. So to calculate loss is cost price minus selling price. It can be written as L equals to CP minus SP. L stands for loss, CP stands for cost price, and SP stands for selling price. Okay? So we're going to be looking at some examples to help us understand better. 1. Find the profit or loss if the cost price is 35 naira and the selling price is 45 naira. So we are to look for the profit or loss. The cost price is 35 naira and the selling price is 45 naira. We are to find out if it's profit or loss. Now the selling price is higher than the cost price, is greater than the cost price. So it's a profit, right? So we're going to be using our profit formula. P equals to SP minus CP. Profit equals to selling price minus cost price. The selling price is 45 naira and the cost price is 35 naira. So 45 minus 35 naira is equals to 10. So the profit is 10 naira, okay? If the cost price is 35 naira and the selling price is 45 naira, the profit made is 10 naira. Do you understand that? Good. A lady bought a wristwatch for 80 naira and sold it for 60 naira. Will she have more money or less money? The lady bought a wristwatch for 80 naira and she sold it for 60 naira. So the cost price is 80 naira and the selling price is 60 naira. The cost price is 80 naira because she bought it for 80 naira, okay? She bought the wristwatch for 80 naira. So the goods bought is 80 naira. And when she bought it, she sold it for 60 naira. So the selling price is 60 naira. Do you understand? So which is higher, the cost price or the selling price? The cost price is higher, right? So it's a loss. She didn't gain because the cost price is higher than the selling price. Do you understand? So we're going to be using the loss formula. L equals to CP minus SP. Loss equals to cost price minus selling price. So the cost price is 80 naira and the selling price is 60 naira. So 80 minus 60 will give us 20. So the loss is 20 naira. So the lady lost 20 naira. Do you understand? She bought a goods of 80 naira. That is a wristwatch of 80 naira and she sold it lesser, 60 naira. So she made a loss. She didn't gain. So she had a loss of 20 naira. Do you understand that? Okay, good. Let's look at another example. We have here, Emily bought a bicycle for 150 naira and sold it for 220 naira. Calculate her profit or loss. Emily bought a bicycle of 150 naira and Emily sold it for 250 naira. So the cost price is 150 naira and the selling price is 220 naira. So the selling price is greater than the cost price. So it's a profit, okay? She bought the bicycle for 150 naira. This is her cost price. And she sold it for 220 naira. This is her selling price. So 220 naira is greater than 150 naira. So it's a profit. She made a profit. We're going to be using the profit formula. P equals to SP minus CP. P equals to 220 minus 150. Selling price is 220 and cost price is 150. So 220 minus 150 is 70. So the profit is equals to 70 naira. So Emily made a profit of 70 naira. She gained 70 naira. Okay, she bought a bicycle for 150 naira and then she sold it for 220 naira. So she made a profit of 70 naira. Do you understand that? Good. We have another example here. Tom bought a book for 30 naira and sold it for 20 naira. Calculate the profit or loss. Tom bought a book for 30 naira and he sold it for 20 naira. The cost price is 30 naira. He bought the book for 30 naira, so the cost price is 30 naira. And he's selling it for 20 naira. So the selling price is 20 naira. The selling price is lesser than the cost price, right? So it's a loss. The selling price is lesser than the cost price, it's a loss. So we're going to be using the loss formula, which is L equals to CP minus SP. L is equals to 30 CP, the cost price is 30 naira, and the selling price is 20. So 30 minus 20 is 10. So loss is equals to 10 naira. So Tom lost 10 naira. He lost, okay? Do you understand? Good. So we now know how to calculate for profit or loss, right? Good. Now we're going to be looking at how to calculate for CP or SP, that is the cost price or selling price. To find the cost price or selling price when the profit is given. Now here the profit will be given. So the formula to find the selling price is equals to profit plus cost price, P plus CP, okay? To find selling price is equals to P plus CP. And to find the cost price when the profit is given is CP equals to SP minus P. So to find the cost price when the profit is given is selling price minus profit. Do you understand? Then to find the cost price or selling price when the loss is given. Now the loss will be given, not the profit, the loss. When the loss is given, how do you find the selling price? Is equals to cost price minus loss, that is CP minus L. And to find the cost price when the loss is given, it's equals to loss plus selling price, L plus P, okay? So we're going to be looking at example to help us understand how to use this formula. Sarah bought a shirt for 25 naira and sold it at a profit of 15 naira. Calculate the selling price. So we have the cost price, which is 25 naira, and the profit. Here the profit is given, which is 15 naira. We are to calculate the selling price. We are looking for the selling price, okay? So when the profit is given, when we're looking for the selling price, the formula is SP equals to P plus CP. Selling price equals to profit plus cost price. So the profit here is 15 and the cost price is 25. Okay, so 15 plus 25 is 40. So the selling price is equals to 40 naira. So Sarah sold the shirt she bought for 40 naira. So it's a profit of 15 naira. Do you understand that? So we can find the selling price when the profit is given. Okay. Mike bought a computer for 800 naira and sold it at a loss of 150 naira. Find the selling price. Here the loss is given, not the profit, the loss. Okay? The cost price is 800 naira and the loss is 150 naira. Mike bought his computer for 800 naira. And now we are looking for the selling price, how much he sold it, because the loss here is 150 naira. He lost 150 naira. So to get the selling price, when there is a loss, the formula is SP equals to CP minus L. Cost price minus loss. So SP is equals to 800 naira minus 150. The cost price is 800 naira and the loss is 150. 800 naira minus 150 is 650 naira. So the SP is equals to 650 naira. So Mike sold his computer for 650 naira, which is a loss of 150 naira. Okay? Do you understand that? Mike bought his computer for 800 naira. He sold it and he got a loss of 115 naira. We're looking for the selling price and we have 650 naira. So Mike sold his computer he bought for 800 naira for 650 naira, which made him lose, and his loss was 150 naira. Do you understand that? Good. So we can now solve profit and loss, right? Okay. That is good. So next we're going to be looking at our assignment. I'm sure we're going to be able to do our assignment. Okay, that is good.